The Armenian government held a cabinet session on Thursday. During the meeting, the cabinet approved to increase the monthly minimum wage from 55,000 to 63,000 drams. Finance Minister Atom Janjugazyan explained that this project refers only to the minimum salary and it has no connection with the basic salary. The Armenian government also approved the president's draft decree on confirming Amendment number 12 to the agreement to support a more competitive and diversified private sector in Armenia. U.S. allocations on the margins of this agreement are currently $73.255 million, while $7.449 million are envisaged to fund the USAID program on infrastructure, agriculture, and tourism in Armenia. As for healthcare, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan thanked the economic entities and taxpayers since, because of their activities, 12 billion drams have been allocated to the health sector. The Prime Minister noted that the decision to send an additional 12 billion drams to the health sector will directly affect several 100,000 citizens of Armenia. In particular, this government decision will provide free inpatient treatment for children aged 0 to 18 years, as well as cover the shortage of funds during the implementation of the program for the provision of emergency medical services. Spokesperson for the Armenian Ministry of Defense, Arjun Hovhannisyan, made a Facebook post informing that the country has signed contracts to procure new weapons and ammunition. Contracts on the acquisition of new offensive weapons, new generation ammunition, as well as on supplies of other means have been signed within the framework of the Army 2019 International Technical Military Conference and Exhibition in Russia, Hovhannisyan informed. A joint press conference of Armenian Foreign Minister Zorhab Mnatsaganyan and his Maltese counterpart Karmela Abela was held in Yerevan on Thursday. The sides touched upon visa liberalisation as well. From a political point of view, if relevant agreements, readmission agreement and others are signed, we are ready to provide assistance, said Karmela Abela. Also, the Armenian Foreign Minister presented to his Maltese colleague the process for settlement of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict and noted that talks will continue as the agenda is very rich. He noted that the physical security of Nagorno-Karabakh is a priority for Armenia and it will not work to speak to Armenia in a language of threats. According to the sides, a direct air communication will soon open between Armenia and Malta. 10th meeting of the Armenian-Georgian Intergovernmental Commission on Trade and Economic Cooperation was held Thursday in Yerevan. At the event, Armenia's Deputy Prime Minister, co-chair of this commission, Tikran Avinyan, noted that the activities of this commission are another evidence of the efforts to develop Armenia-Georgia cooperation. He expressed a conviction that new prospects will be opened in numerous domains and noted that the Armenian-Georgian agenda is full of many promising projects in energy and transport. The resumption of the activities of the Intergovernmental Commission creates a new and good foundation for the further strengthening and development of Armenian-Georgian relations, the Armenian official also said.